You are exactly where you need to be. My gaze has lingered on you longer than you know. And nothing about your presence here is accidental. Every longing, every unspoken question, even the ache you carry in your chest, it all brought you now to this moment. I intended this encounter for you. There is purpose woven into the tension. Would you dare to believe that this is more than a word of comfort? That it is me, your creator, reaching past disappointment and numb routine to touch what truly matters? What if everything pressing on your soul was really an invitation? A pathway opening before you into depths you have not yet seen? Yes, there is a reason you're here. Do not allow even a hint of distraction to rob you now. For there is work I wish to do within you that cannot wait. There is a war for your peace. The opposition you have felt pressing at your mind. The relentless questions about your worthiness. The unshakable sense of lack, they have not escaped my attention. The enemy has tried to convince you that your story is too far gone. That you are overlooked. That I have grown silent. I am not silent. Even now, my voice cuts through the fog of despair and the static of self-doubt. Reaching into the deepest part of you. This is much more than encouragement. This is me, your source of life and destiny. Realigning your vision with purpose only I can form. Nothing compares to my love for you. No past betrayal. No harsh word. No absence of affirmation from others defines your value. Not when I have stamped my approval on your existence with eternal significance. Breathe, beloved. Let the sound of my words find root beneath the surface worries where you have barricaded hope with layers of logic and self-protection. I see how tightly you hold yourself, shoulders drawn, breath shallow. Right now, I invite you to draw a deeper breath. Let it in slowly. Feel your chest rise, your heart thump alive beneath your skin. That life, that very heartbeat, is evidence that I am not distant. You are not forgotten. My presence hovers closer than the air. If you become still even for just a heartbeat, you will sense my nearness. Press in, gentle, warm, more real than the fears that usually drown out my whisper. Stay with me here because I am about to reveal the reason behind your endurance. The meaning inside your pain. And a taste of the future I have been preparing without your even knowing. You carry burdens that most cannot see. A weight behind your eyes. Invisible to those around you. I know the memories that haunt the quiet. The flash of regret when you remember what could have been. What you wish you had done differently. Nothing is hidden from me. Every silent tear caught in your pillow. Every whispered, "Why?" when the world turns quiet. Lives in my memory. Not as an accusation or record of failure. But as precious evidence of how deeply you feel. How deeply you love. Let me say this to you plainly. You're allowed to be tired. The struggle took more from you than you can admit. And while others kept moving, you sometimes wondered if you had missed something vital. A moment. A door opening. A sign. I have not overlooked you. Where your strength fades, that is where my power begins. There is something I want to show you about the burden you carry. Something that will turn heaviness to hope if you allow me. Pause and notice what is happening inside. There's a reason you are drawn to these words. Underneath it all, you are searching not just for relief, but for meaning, for a confirmation that your reaching was not in vain. I see the way you question. The times you pray with words that feel hollow. Then feel ashamed for giving up so quickly. Stop blaming yourself for being weary. I delight even in your weak prayers. Even your sighs come before me as honest worship. When you said you were at the end, when you spoke of giving up hope for transformation, I surrounded you. That quiet sense that someone was still holding you. A peace that briefly softened your despair. That was me covering you. Gathering the broken fragments close. There is no condemnation here. Only invitation. Let go of the shame of your doubts and grip instead the reality that I have not left you even for a moment. Do you sense it? A gentle insistence that you are seen. That your pain is not wasted. Right now, as you sit or stand, place your hand on your heart. Feel my presence settle in, steady, unwavering, a shield wrapping around the exhaustion and anxiety that have tried so long to define you. Every battle you fought in secret, every moment you wanted to disappear, I was there, patient, waiting for this opening, ready to breathe new life into places you have abandoned. Your longing for breakthrough is not a flaw, but a homing signal wired into you by my design. I crafted you for closeness with me, for a depth of connection that no disappointment or trauma can permanently sever. Don't rush past this. Be still now. I am here. I am not going anywhere. My beloved child, You need to know that the very places you feel most broken are the ones I am drawing near to mend. What if today, right now, marked the turning point? You've learned to expect little, so you won't be let down. But I am not bound by your past cycles of loss and disappointment. You wonder if my silence means indifference. But my silence has been strategy. I have been closer than your breath, coaxing forth the grit, the sensitivity, the compassion that can only grow in darkness. I am not ashamed of your doubts or setbacks. Instead, I am proud, yes, proud of the way you chose courage again and again. Even when you felt nothing shifting, you have not failed me. There is a shift happening, even if you cannot yet name it. Soon you will understand why I allowed what hurt you most. Rest in that, for the transformation begins not at your moment of triumph, but in these unseen victories when you refuse to shut your heart. When you whisper prayers through clenched teeth. When you simply choose to show up. Stop. Read that again. You are showing up right now in this very space. That is victory. The enemy wants you to think that real faith is loud and certain and always winning. But I delight in the trembling faith that returns to me even after 1,000 disappointments. Every part of you belongs to me, not just the polished, well-spoken parts, but the wounded, questioning places you have tried to hide. I am reconstructing your identity brick by brick. Truth by truth, the lie that you are too far gone dissolves under my love. You are not finished. Your destiny did not expire when things fell apart. I am still writing you into purpose. My blood speaks louder than your shame. Breathe again, beloved. Let every exhale carry away defeat. You wonder how you will know if I am truly working. Hear me. Within the next 72 hours, someone will speak words you needed to hear. Words that confirm you are not invisible and remind you of worth you forgot you had. You'll know it's me because in that moment, you will sense an unexplained calm come over you, as if peace itself settled in your bones. Let anticipation rise. Your breakthrough is already in motion. You are not alone, even now as these words find you. Know this. I am surrounding you, holding sorrow in one hand, possibility in the other. There is still more I want to reveal about who you are becoming. Secrets in your own soul waiting to be unlocked. Places of deep compassion, untapped reserves of strength, and a calling that will emerge from these nights of wrestling. My child, let go for a moment and trust that I have you. The journey has only begun. Remain open, for there is something stirring inside you that I am about to uncover. My beloved, as you linger in this moment with me, I see the questions that swirl beneath the surface of your calm. The world presses relentlessly from every side, and you wonder if anyone truly perceives the weight you bear. Do not mistake my silence for absence. I am closer than the very air you breathe. Slide your hand gently over your chest and sense the steady rhythm beneath your palm, not by accident, but by my design. Each beat is my reminder to you. I hold you together. The ache that lingers, the fears you try to quiet at night, none of these escape my attention. I have noticed every suppressed sigh, every hope you shielded for fear it would break again. Today I lift your gaze from the dust where disappointment tried to root you. There is something blooming underneath the pain, and soon you will see why I have not wasted a single tear. Remember, you are not walking through your valleys unseen. My nearness is a shield surrounding you. Even when chills of anxiety try to invade your peace, breathe, feel the cool in your lungs. That stabilizing force is my spirit fortifying you within. The things you carried alone for so long, worries about provision, relationships, the future, are not your burdens to carry in isolation. Give them to me. When you dare to unclench your hands and release what you cannot control, that is where miracles begin to stir in hidden places. Do you sense that stirring? It is my renewal rising, slow but sure, beneath the surface of your waiting. Even now, some part of you resists. You think, if I surrender, will I lose what little I have left? Hear me, precious one. True surrender does not strip you. It clothes you with strength you have never known. The enemy wants you clinging to survival scraps, but I designed you for fullness. Let your next inhale be evidence that abundance is not scarcity wearing a mask. Exhale the belief that you are always one loss away from emptiness. This moment is for letting go, not for losing, but for gaining what is truly life. There is breakthrough waiting on the other side of what frightens you most to release. You are chosen, yes, even in the moments you felt most overlooked. The world measures worth by noise and performance, but I see you in the quiet. The battles fought without applause, The little victories only I witnessed. You were marked for belonging before the foundation of the world. You are not earning my favor, you already have it. Pause and let my approval wash over you like sunlight after days of rain. Right now, notice the warmth across your shoulders. The subtle relaxation in your jaw as you unwind in my presence. That gentle comfort is the fruit of my love restoring you. Keep breathing. Let every inhale draw in hope. Every exhale release regret. I know you question why the waiting is so long. Why the night refuses to yield to dawn. My timing is not a punishment, it is my preparation. I cultivate resilience in the slow unfolding, rooting you deeper than any storm can reach. There are depths of healing I am working in you that would not survive a rushed harvest. What I have for you will not slip through your fingers, it will fit perfectly into the shape of the longing I placed within you. Trust my timing, which is always perfect, for you are being prepared for more than comfort, you are being forged for purpose. Perhaps right now, as you listen, you sense resistance tightening in your chest. The old lie swells. Maybe I'm too broken to change. The wound of earlier betrayals whispers that transformation is for others, not for you. I confront that lie now. The enemy sowed it during your darkest hour, convincing you my love had a limit. But here is the truth. My mercy has no ceiling. My restoration does not keep a blacklist of your failures. My blood speaks louder than every accusation that echoes through your memories. You are whole, even when you feel scattered. Whisper it right now. I am whole. Let the sound break the cycle of self-judgment. This is not fantasy or wishful thinking. This is resurrection at work, subtle but unstoppable. Today you will sense unexpected peace when you least expect it. Perhaps as you wash the dishes, make a call, or step into a routine task. A calm will settle over you. A tranquility that defies logic. You'll know it's me because your mind will pause and warmth will expand where anxiety once lived. When it happens, remember, I promised I would not leave you as you were found. This is a sign that new beginnings are taking root. You wonder, what if nothing actually changes? Let me ask a different question. What if everything already is? Sometimes transformation comes not with thunder, but with a steady dawn. My power is a quiet uprising, lifting you from within to see possibilities where you only saw walls. Let your senses guide you for a moment. Listen to the ambient sounds around you. The hum, the stillness, the subtle rhythm of your own breathing. In the ordinary, I delight to appear extraordinary. Right here, I am reawakening joy where numbness tried to take hold. You are not who you were last seen. Stop. Pay attention to what is rising inside you now. Is it a new longing? A gentle courage pressing you forward? That's me. You have asked for a dramatic sign. But I am teaching you to discern my presence even in the subtle nudges and nudged convictions. This is how maturity grows, recognizing my voice in whispers, not only in shouts. You are maturing because you persist through the tension, refusing to let fear be your teacher. I honor your persistence more than outcomes. You are not alone in this metamorphosis. Thousands have sat in this same waiting room of hope. What you endure is birthing a testimony that will light the path for others. You are part of something far larger, a movement of hearts waking up to love that never quits. I value your story. Every scar will become evidence that survival was never the goal, resurrection was. Stay with me, you are being prepared. I know you think you need all the answers before you move. But faith rarely shows you the whole map at once. I am your light, step by step. Let's walk together into this unknown. Place your hand on your heart again and declare aloud. I am not alone. I am guided. I am loved. Feel the truth settle into your bones. Let every repetition forge new certainty in the bedrock of your soul. Some days will bring waves of doubt, old fears rising to the surface, memories that sting. On those days, don't hide from me, run toward me. My arms are a shield, not a judge's bench. You cannot exhaust my patience. Even if you think you are coming to me empty-handed, I see the seed of faith you still hold. That small trembling hope is enough for me. Give it to me and watch what I can grow from it. I promise you, nothing surrendered to me is wasted. Right now, there is a door within reach. One you stopped praying would ever move. This week, I am gently nudging it, loosening the hinges from stubbornness and fear. You'll know it's me because, unexpectedly, you'll hear someone speak words you never voiced aloud, but desperately needed to hear. When it happens, pause and recognize my deliberate care for you. This is not random coincidence. My sovereignty arranges appointments of encouragement just when your resolve feels threadbare. Wait, there is something I still want to stir deep within you before you go. You are chosen, you are guarded, and your story is unfolding in perfect time. Even as the world races on, you are being rewired, no longer driven by fear, but by my voice calling you to rise and live. Stay open, there is more illumination breaking through. Something greater is moving toward you just beyond what your eyes can see.